gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
You know, I get so many emails from my friends. If I see another email, look, I think I'll faint. But I hear this, they're talking about the latest Mr. Olympia and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger had a nice, good ratio of waistline to upper body, he had shape, and you can relate. Now, Arnold used the early stages of steroids when they didn't become, 15 different kinds of shooting the muscles. So these guys, they have no basic beauty. Arnold had lines, and that's what we want. I mean, people can't relate to these guys. They're too freaky. You know, Arnold was still in the realm. He was in the realm of relating. You look at his body, he was huge, but he wasn't freaky. You didn't look at him, he didn't have all these thick muscles with the veins running all through it. He had beautiful lines, and you relate. You can't relate to these guys today. One, you get to see one, they're all, because they're all using multiple drugs. I mean multiple. Kevin Leroy was showed me the list of drugs he was taking that blew my mind. They didn't have that in Arnold's day. They were using it, but they had the rudimentary steroids then. They were nowhere near to the stage they are today. And that's why I say I much prefer the body. You know something? I just made a lot of it. In my day, the bodies were all natural. They were so distinct you could put your hand on the face of every different bodybuilder and identify them by their bodies alone. That's how because they were all natural. Today you don't know who's who. You gotta look hard to see who's who. Now what? What did it come by? It lost its identification. There's the hardcore people that go out for bodybuilders and that's what they want to see. But the tendency is dropping. You see what happened to female bodybuilding. There's no identification. A woman don't want to look like that, and a man can't fantasize getting in bed with a man bigger muscles than his. So where's attendance? It dropped off completely. Same as female boxing. Women don't want to see women beating up on each other. Men don't want to see it beating up. So that's the end of female boxing. You don't hear about it anymore. Well, same thing with the bodybuilding. Arnold was something beautiful to see. These guys aren't. And you know, let me tell you, I'm not some guy that started yesterday. I started this stuff, as I frequently say, I call myself a geezer. But I started this when it was exciting, when you look at a bodybuilder and you knew what he got was from breaking his ass. Not from, of course, and I'm not saying you got to train to get these bodies. A lot of these guys got think that all you got to do is take a pill and sit down and watch your muscles grow. They see a pimple on your arm and say steroids. That's how the new generation, they're so steroid crazy. No, these guys break their balls to get like that. But the point is, the way they get is not pleasing to the eye. And you know, I'm a bodybuilder. This is my life. That's all I know. It's not pleasing to my eye. So how's it going to be pleasing to the eye of these like going to the zoo soon, these guys. How's it going to be pleasing to the eye of a person that don't know anything about bodybuilding? And when bodybuilding was in the Arnold stage, it was really growing. McMahon, the wrestler, was signing contracts with bodybuilders. They thought that it would be a big thing. It didn't turn out to be the big attraction, overall attraction they thought it would be. But today, you don't see anybody. I mean, these guys couldn't buy an endorsement. They're just not, people can't relate to them. So Arnold, to me, is way ahead of all these guys. I mean, I don't think he's in the same category because Arnold, with his huge muscles, he had lines and beauty, and you can relate. You can't do that today. And that's the difference. I say Arnold 10 times over Cutler. I quit this bitch.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here. MrYorkieLoverFitness.com.